Raise your right hand, please. Gardner, do you swear or affirm the information that you have provided and that you will give to me will be the truth, is the truth, in your affidavit here, sir? All correct? May I put your hand down? In your affidavit, Mr. Gardner, you were asked to fill out these questions and answer them. Question number 12, you left it blank. The question is, will you or your family be able to make your bond? And you did not answer yes or no. Can you tell me the answer to that question? Can you or your family make your bond for you? Say it again. You don't have to, sir. You don't have to lean forward. I can hear you. Just sit back so I can see your face. It helps me too to hear what you're saying. Will you be able? You can't go into the facts of the case right now. The question is, can you hire a lawyer? Can you get help to hire a lawyer or no? If you're not able, I'll see about appointing a lawyer for you. Can you hire an attorney, sir? All right. I'm going to appoint a lawyer to represent you at this time, Mr. Gardner. Your affidavit statements here will be filed, and I'll have you later brought to the courtroom to fill out the rest of these questions here, just a couple of questions. But based upon what you're saying to me now, you're not able to make bond and you're not able to hire a lawyer, correct? Is that correct? I understand. I can't go into the facts of the case right now, Mr. Gardner. Wait till you speak with your lawyer privately. The law presumes that you're innocent. Don't make any other statements at this time. And I'm appointing a lawyer to represent you. I'm holding your case over for a short continuance so that a lawyer can be assigned to you from the public defender's office. And you'll be brought down to the courtroom to meet with your court-appointed lawyer. Today's the 7th, on Friday, September the 9th at 9 o'clock. You'll be brought to court to meet with your attorney, to go over your rights and your options with you, and then address me concerning what you want to do. So your case is set for Friday, September 9, for a report date, with the appointment of an attorney from the Office of the Public Defender. Again, your bond is set at $7,500. You see you Friday in the courtroom with your lawyer. Thank you. Can you get the attention of the deputy there in the hallway for me, please? Yes, sir. I'll ask you to bring the next defendant before the camera for me, please. Thank you. Say it again.
It should just be Rogers and Thomas. There was a mix up in there. I'll have to bring them up later.
Yes, sir. Can you please tell me your name? One moment, Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts, this is your first appearance in a statement, an affidavit here, concerning whether you're able to post this bond of $7,500 and whether you're able to hire a lawyer. Would you raise your right hand, sir, on your affidavit? Mr. Roberts, do you swear or affirm that all the information and facts that you are submitting in your affidavit here is true and correct information, sir? May I put your hand down? May I put your hand down, sir? Based on your affidavit, which will be filed here in your court file, I'm going to appoint a lawyer today to represent you, a very experienced lawyer from the Office of the Shelby County Public Defender. I'm going to refer your case to their law office today. They will open a file for you as a client, set up your case file, and assign an attorney to represent you. The attorney will look at your case and review it to see allegedly what's involved and who is involved, to make sure there is no conflict of interest in representing you with anyone else that office. All right, thank you. September the 9th, report date, public defender for Mr. Roberts, please. Who was the other person that police said it was supposed to be? I'll ask them to come to bring him down to the courtroom. Have the rest of you, I think there's only one other person on it.
Yes.
Have that person brought down to court rather than waiting on this video. If you could, please. Brought to the courtroom. Thank you. I appreciate everyone's patience. For those news outlets, media who have sent in a request to be allowed to video, I have the orders here to sign and to send to the various agencies with the addresses and emails provided to approve that. If you haven't sent in a request, at this time I will not require due to the number of media requests. I appreciate everyone's cooperation and patience. Again, you're here only to video or to photograph the defendant. No one else. No one else in the courtroom is to be photographed or videoed. And I want to make that clear, please. Where's this case?
Just talking to the client.
I'm going to ask that we, yesterday, the defendant, number 1 and number 2, Mr. Abston Henderson, stated that his current legal correct true name is Henderson. So if we could change that for the record, based upon his statement as to his current name, his true valid name, to be Cleotha Henderson, based upon his statement. The court started a little bit later this morning due to a request for in-chambers discussion with the state prosecutor's office and appointed counsel from the Office of the Public Defender. And the appointed counsel is Jennifer Case. I'll hear from her on her motions here in just a moment. concerning representation. And I'm allowing this case to discuss that with Mr. Henderson right now. I'll certainly hear from the state as well. Are you ready?
Yes, Your Honor, I have discussed matters with Mr. Henderson this morning, and he does confirm that he would like to be referred to as Henderson.
Thank you.
Your Honor, I have raised an issue with the court, brought it to your attention this morning, and I've explained to my client that until the issue is resolved, there can't be any hearings held in the case. Mr. Henderson understands.
All right. State what you heard.
We understand that, too, Your Honor. We have asked, Your Honor, with Ms. Case present, and filed a written motion. Obviously, Mr. Henderson had not been charged with murder at the time of his arraignment yesterday. He now has. We've asked Your Honor to consider that change in circumstance and temporarily show no bond set on Mr. Henderson, acknowledging full well that he has the right to a hearing at a later date, and understand Your Honor is going to resolve the other issue quickly.
Thank you. Anything else?
No.
All right. The motion previously filed by defense counsel concerning extrajudicial statements being made regarding the case will be considered. That was filed by current counsel. An issue has been raised by defense counsel concerning representation. In order for me to resolve that issue, I need certain records from various courts and from the state to hear from them with anything they want to file in response, as well as the current counsel in this case. And I think we're pretty much close to that, but there are several decisions and records that I need to make a decision. So I'm going to order at this time that Mr. Henderson, based upon the new charge, Mr. Henderson, you're now charged with first-degree murder. I did advise you yesterday concerning the other charges, especially aggravated kidnapping, tampering with or fabricating evidence in a criminal case. The bond in that case was set at $500,000. And now in this case, the state has filed and you are charged with first-degree murder. So in light of the change of circumstance, with the additional charge in that case, first-degree murder, I'm going to order that there be no bond. The $500,000 bond will be revoked pending a hearing for bond. And to have a proper lawyer represent you on that, in light of Ms. Case's issues that were raised, which I will not go into until I can resolve them, hopefully by tomorrow, and see about another lawyer for you if necessary. First, I have to make a ruling on the motion filed by current defense counsel. So the status of the case will be that your cases, Mr. Henderson, are set for tomorrow, which is September the 8th. On the first case, for the record 220182222, on the additional charge having been filed in that case of first-degree murder, there will be no bond set pending a hearing for bond. A hearing on that bond. No bond. In the second case, 22018270, on the charge involving theft, identity theft, and fraudulent use of a credit card, there'll be no bond set in that case. So the defendant held without bond pending a bond hearing with counsel. I'll try to resolve these issues as quickly as possible. I'll hold them for tomorrow. There are, as I said, a few documents and court records that I need to review, which counsel are making every effort to get to me as quickly as possible so I can make a ruling by tomorrow to see whether there needs to be a change of counsel or not. So we'll hold the cases for tomorrow so I can make that review, research, and make a ruling. and we'll take it up in the morning. Tomorrow is September the 8th, and pending my decision, Mr. Henderson is to be held without bond. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock. Thank you. Mr. Ganguly here?